Hello, E-Ray Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges. Take advantage of the assistance and opportunities aspecting you, and even be able to look forward to the blessings. Now remember, this is a weekly update, so it ranges from September the 19th through the 26th. Be sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising sign videos as they paint a clearer picture of what you'll be dealing with for your week in its entirety. Knowing your chart is an essential part of predictions, guys. If you need a natal chart analyzed or even a tarot reading, please don't hesitate to contact me via Facebook Messenger or email me at mentalchattermusings@gmail.com. For the month of September, Mental Chatter Musings spotlights the indie and traditional world by diving into the creative mastery of Monica Walters and Stephanie M. Freeman. I implore you to dive into the audio, ebook, or paperback versions of any of their novels. And be sure to check out the newsletter for the specifics and sneak peeks for Blindsided by Love by Monica Walters and Season of the Blood by Stephanie M. Freeman. This month, Mental Chatter Musings Harvest includes not only books from these authors, but also a little something for your young entrepreneur. The shortest boss in the room will be gifted to a few lucky parents. And for those of you who have left an Amazon review for Deadliest Intuition, my newest psychological thriller, you've been entered into the raffle to receive one of 3 cash gift cards that will be given away in the month of September. Now, Diamond's World is back on Clubhouse this week with author Aubrey Penn on September the 23rd at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'd love to see you there. In addition to that, every Saturday, you can check out Stephanie M. Freeman with her Clubhouse group, Murder, Mysteries, and Mayhem. Now that's every Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please continue to check out Freestyle Friday with the Facebook group, I See You Reading and Chatting. It's where authors will be giving you their impromptu freestyles according to a subject of the ladies' choosing. If you'd like a chance to participate in Freestyle Friday, please contact Ebony Evans. She is the president of ICU Reading and Chatting Book Club. If you guys would love to live an intentional life, you can hop on over to an Intentional Life Club on Clubhouse every Monday and Friday from 8:30 a.m. until around 11 a.m. I will be there this Friday, living an intentional life with LaJill Hunt and the rest of the gang. So if you guys would like to learn a bit about astrology, stop on over and check it out this Friday. Now, let's get into why we are here. The astrology portion is up next, and following will be your tarot reading. Blessings to you and enjoy. Hello, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising Sign people, my people. Welcome to your astrology portion of your weekly reading for September the 19th. Now, this week, the full moon culminates in Pisces and the sun transitions into our collective sector of partnerships and relationships. So let's talk about that. On Sunday, September the 19th, the sun is in Virgo at 26 degrees. It says, don't think you can achieve your goal by taking it easy, because you'll be sadly mistaken if so. Your opportunity could slip through your fingers, actually. So stay on task. Practice makes perfect, and everyone stumbles along the journey, so just don't get discouraged. With the moon in Pisces, you might be feeling a bit lazy, especially with the squaring aspect to the sun. But still, the moon in Pisces at 10 degrees trines Venus in Scorpio at 10 degrees. So for you, this is a blessing that comes under the guise of romance, finances, and pleasure. It could be due to something you've dreamt up or something you're passionate about. But either way, avoid overindulging as opposed to taking care of your business. Romance, creative endeavors, and children is the blessing that you could be seeing. Okay, so that might get you, kind of excited, having fun, and you might kind of slack off. So if you have something to do, make sure you do it. But there could be some blessing coming in through a romantic partner. And that actually makes so much sense because my husband just went to the store and he just won $50 on a $5 scratch off. So that's a blessing through a romantic partner. Okay. Creative endeavors, play. Maybe there's an opportunity for you to have fun around you. So all of those things could be aspecting. But let's move along to Monday. There are several important aspects on Monday that you need to pay attention to. Okay, let's go over them. Now, the sun is in Virgo at 27 degrees on Monday, and it says that your needs are taken care of, whether through family, teamwork, or even friends. Things seem to work out on that day for those who favorably aspect that degree. Don't squander the wealth awarded you. Now, that's Virgo at 27 degrees, so likely if you have something coming in for those who have placements between, I'd say about 23, 27 degrees, all the way up to 29 degrees, going into, I'd say, 0 degree of a sign, you can expect to see these blessings, okay, or this assistance and opportunities. Now, it's going to be coming under the guise of friends, goals, and social groups. But if you're looking for something to fall into place, if it's your area of Cancer for opportunities, it'll have to do with something to do with long distance travel, your education and skills, something you've submitted, what you think and what you preach. Something could be falling into place in that sector, and that's your sector of opportunities and assistance. You also could have like a blessing come in. And the blessing would be through some type of partnership that has to do with siblings, your networks of people, short distance travel, neighbors, so it might be during short distance travel, but something falls into place for you on that day. Jupiter is also in Aquarius at 23 degrees. It's trining Mercury in Libra at 23 degrees. Which is aspecting the moon in Pisces at 23 degrees. This is a lucky opportunity or some type of assistance that sees a goal accomplished. A blessing is communicated to you through a partnership, social or otherwise. Now for you, Scorpio, this is some type of opportunity, lucky opportunity or assistance in home and family that has to do with home and family. Some blessed communication will come through that has to do with something going on behind the scenes, in secret, something you've sacrificed for, maybe something you've worked on in your solitude. Okay, it's behind the scenes. And it's directly aspecting romance, creative endeavors, and children. So whatever lucky assistance is coming in behind the scenes, it's got to do with your creative endeavors or play. It has to do with a romantic partner, or it has to do with your children. Okay, so be looking out for that. In addition to that, Chiron in Aries is going to be at 11 degrees. Ceres in Gemini is going to be at 11 degrees. Venus in Scorpio is going to be at 11 degrees. For you, this means an opportunity or some kind of assistance by way of romance, finances, and pleasure. It provides a nurturing or a mothering of sorts with Ceres in the mix. That's nurturing your finances, your shared finances, nurturing endings and new beginnings, sex and intimacy, even things that you're passionate about. And through that, work is being healed. Health is being healed. Your daily routines is being healed. You being of service to others is being healed. Something is being healed in that area, and it's bringing you shared finances. Maybe you're being of service to someone, okay? And that's bringing in something. Maybe you're working for someone, And that's bringing in shared finances. Something is being healed, though, there. And the healing is needed. And this is all on Monday. I'm not finished. On Monday also, Vesta moves into Scorpio, your sign, at 0 degree. Vesta is about devotion and sacrifice and commitments. I want you to make sure you mind your temper on that day, because conflicts can arise, especially over commitments kept, not kept, commitments that are broken. This transit is not only going to be for Monday, it's going to go throughout the degrees of Scorpio. So it's going to be there for quite some time. I'm going to tell you what you could be experiencing, not only on Monday, but for the whole time Vesta is in Scorpio. While Vesta is in Scorpio, you're going to have assistance and opportunities coming to you through communication, siblings, short distance travel, your networks of people, your neighbors. And all of this has to do with devotion, sacrifice, and commitments. Sacrifices you've made, devotion to your siblings, sacrifices you've made for your siblings, commitments you've made, sacrifices you've made, or your devotion in your communications, commitments you have to your siblings. All of that, they're going to be assisting you, and you're going to be assisting them. Even your friends in social groups, it'll be the same thing. They want you to show your devotion to them. They want you to make sacrifices for them. Commit yourself to them. And they will be doing that to you. Okay, so be mindful of who you commit to. You're going to find that people are expecting things from you. All right. Now, that being said, you also have blessings coming in because of where you've been devoted, because of the sacrifices you've made, because of the commitments you've made. And those blessings are sweetened even more because of Venus right now. And that's what you think, what you preach, your education, your skills. All of that is bringing in goodness, bringing in finances for you, romance, pleasure. It's bringing in people being devoted to you, people sacrificing for you, people being committed to you because of your philosophy and what you think and what you preach. It's going to have to do with romance, creative endeavors, and children. This could be people at afar. Now, my book people, you're really garnering more popularity, Scorpio, in career. All around you, you're garnering more popularity. People want to be around you because of what you think and preach, because of your philosophy. I can't state that enough. This is awesome for you. We're moving up to another level, Scorpio. Okay? You're going to see the fruits of your labors now. The fruits of your labors, all the things you've been doing all the karma you've built up is coming in. Okay? Now, in addition to that, like kids are going to want you to commit to them as well. And you're going to see blessings because of it. All right. So if you told the kids we're going to go travel and we're going to Disney World and all that stuff, and you don't, they're going to be expecting you to keep that commitment. Okay. Now, as far as your, challenges that you're going to see, or where you're going to have to exert extra energy because of devotion, sacrifices, and commitments, challenges you'll see because of commitments broken, devotion broken, those are going to be in your area of home and family and your area of career. Now, listen closely. The challenges you see in your area of home and family, I wouldn't worry about that too much, because you got Jupiter in Aquarius and you got Venus and Scorpio aspecting it. So I wouldn't worry too much about that as far as the devotion. Now, your sector of career, though, if people thought you were committed to them and find out you're not, they're going to be upset. Even if you didn't tell them you were committed to them, even if you never pledged your devotion to them, even if you never said you were going to sacrifice something for them, they're expecting it, and they're going to feel some type of way. Yeah, they're going to feel some type of way. So, just be expecting that happening for you for quite some time, especially with you garnering popularity. This is going to be happening for you. Now, the last thing I want to talk about as far as the new full moon is Monday. I'm sorry. The last thing I want to talk about, the full moon is going to culminate in Pisces at 28 degrees tomorrow on Monday. Your gifts, talents, or even ambitions can garner you some hate on that day. In fact, for the next 2 weeks with the intensity of the moon, because the moon, the energies of the moon radiates for 2 weeks, or you feel the effects for 2 weeks. Now, there's a difference. You can use the energies of the moon to manifest for the 3 days around the moon. Okay? The day before, the day of the moon, the day after. But as far as the energies carrying, that's going to be for 2 weeks. I want you to know the distinction so you know when to manifest. Okay? If you're planning on manifesting, now's the time. Get to it. Let's see. Okay, so it can garner you some hate, of course. Be looking out for that. But let me tell you what's going to happen for the next 2 weeks because of this moon, this full moon, in your sector of romance, creative endeavors, and children. You're going to have blessings coming in directly to you because of what you think, because of what you preach, because of your education, because of your skills, because of, things that you've done creatively. Things you've submitted in writing, okay? This is even at a distance from you. This is people even at a distance from you, assisting you and helping you. Even you driving long distances with family, with romantic partners or children or going on a trip, it's going to be blessed for you, okay? Now, your assistance and opportunities that are going to come in, they're going to be through your relationship. Some of them are going to shock you. You're going to be surprised that you would even get offered this love relationship, this creative endeavor, this child offering to, that's probably child support. Maybe you're getting some child support that pops in and you're surprised and shocked, didn't know you were going to get it. Communication, siblings, short distance travel. During short distance travel, your networks of people, neighbors, all of those areas are lending you assistance to romance. So people around might like you, around the corner, down the street, during short distance travel, want to get with you. That's going to happen, especially with Venus in your sign already, especially with that going on. This is going to be happening for you under this full moon. You're going to go out and have good times with your lover, with your children. Okay, that's aspecting you, exploring your neighborhoods. Communication is going to come in, assisting you with your creative works, allowing you to expand your reach. Okay, favor is going to come to you during short distance travel, opportunities and assistance. Okay, so for the next 2 weeks, that's the goodness you're going to be seeing. Now, very important. For the next 2 weeks, you're going to garner some hate, whether it's from a person in the creative sphere, whether it's a romantic partner, whether it's a child. You're going to garner some hate. Probably with your personal money and finances, it's going to be maybe you not spending like they expect you to spend. Because remember, you need to be spending money on what you're supposed to spend it on. So if you tell your kids, oh no, we're not going to do this, or your lover, they're going to probably be upset with you. You might even find that you overspend, or that a bill pops up for a child, a romantic partner, or within a creative endeavor that you have to pay for. Don't argue with your lover or your children over money. Be mindful of that, because that could be happening for the next couple of weeks, starting on Monday. Well, really starting now, but because the energies are in full effect now. Let's move along to Tuesday. On Tuesday, around 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the sun is going to move into 29 degrees of Virgo. Okay, your sector of friends, goals, and social groups. If you find out some new studies, or if you find some new studies, come up on some new studies, or delve into some, or even hobbies. If they call to you, be sure that you take your time ingesting the information that it has to offer. Taking in too much at once can leave you confused. And staying up all night researching can leave you unbalanced and chaotic in the morning. You'll have time to solve all those mysteries or learn all there is needed to know when the time is right. Just watch out for bumping your head in a spell of dizziness from your night pursuits. Hopefully this is not you snooping around. It doesn't look like that for you. It looks like you're going to be researching something or trying to accomplish some kind of goal. Let's see. Yeah, you could be researching or trying to accomplish some sort of goal or something like that. Maybe you're looking into something that has to do with money because you have those money aspects. You're trying to accomplish those goals and money and things like that. And you have some squares there. So, it's, you got a lot of stuff on the floor, Scorpio. That's just how it is. You're trying to accomplish money goals and things like that. So spend money on what you're supposed to spend it on as it is coming in. And as I said, if you learn some new information within a social group or through friends, take your time delving into more. Okay, you don't want to stay up all night trying to wake up in the morning and, you're dizzy or it's just too much. You're confused. Okay, we don't want to go through that. Now, on Wednesday, the 22nd, the sun is going to enter Libra, your sector of secrets, sacrifice, solitude, and closure, spirituality. It's lighting up that area. It's putting a focus on that area. Now, this can highlight your vulnerabilities within partnerships, whether it's you being overprotective or you being pious. Issues can arise. Just beware of causing hurt feelings to someone or hurting someone physically or mentally. Okay, you don't want to do that. Okay, and this might be even behind the scenes, so people could be hiding this. All right, you might say something and it hurts somebody's feelings, and you didn't even know. Now, this is going to be going on not only on Wednesday, but this is going to be happening for the next 2 weeks, or not the next 2 weeks, but for the next month, because the sun is going to have to travel through 29 degrees of Libra. It starts at 0. Okay, so for the next 30 days, you're going to be dealing with, let me tell you what you're going to be dealing with. You're going to be dealing with people gossiping about you behind the scenes, people getting upset about what you think and what you preach, and talking about you behind the scenes. Now, check this out. What you think, what you preach, long distance travel and your education and skills, that squares that area. But you're going to be okay because Venus is in Scorpio and it's trining that area of Cancer. So you'll be okay. So most likely when people talk about you that are at a distance from you, somebody else will come in and say something positive about you. They might take up for you. Your other area, though, that's going to square is communication, siblings, your networks of people, short distance travel. Okay, you're going to have some issues there. Because remember, Mars is already there. Then the sun is already there, illuminating challenges behind the scenes. And you might get into it with a sibling and have words with someone in your networks of people or a neighbor, or have some type of clash. Or if it's not a clash, you'll have to make some type of sacrifice, some type of commitment or sacrifice or something like that. Maybe a secret is told, or maybe somebody lies on you even. You have to be very mindful of that because that could be going on also during this next 30 days. So be mindful of what you reveal to people. Be mindful of who you allow in your sphere. If they're not people who resonate on the same level as you, or if they're people who are obviously, talking about you and not being nice as it pertains to your reputation, don't deal with them. You're already garnering influence and popularity. So you don't want to call in the wrong people. You don't have to deal with anybody, okay? Especially if they're negative or backbiting or back talking. Not back talking, but talking about you behind your back. Okay? Remember that. Now, On Wednesday, though, you know what? Let me just stick with it. Let me keep talking about the 30 days. Okay. You'll also have blessings that are illuminated. Your blessings are going to be illuminated through shared finances, endings, new beginnings, sex, intimacy, things that you're passionate about behind the scenes. So this is money that you've been waiting on behind the scenes coming in for home and family. It's being lit up and it's being aspected, and those blessings could shine and come your way. If you need this money for home and family, to reinvent the home, to move, to redecorate or anything like that, make sure you use it for that and not for something else. Okay? You're going to have assistance and opportunities illuminated and coming to you in career for you to garner money, for you to make money, and for you to garner resources. All of this is behind the scenes. Not everybody's not going to know about this. Just the people in the situation or that you tell are going to know about this. So look forward to all of that goodness coming to you. Now, on the flip side, again, I just want to say, just on Wednesday, Mercury will be in Libra at 24 degrees. It's going to be squaring Pluto in Capricorn. So harsh communication could come in. Challenging communication could come through. A partnership in career or, or whatever it is you master. For you, it's going to be have to do with siblings or your neighbors or your networks of people or something like that. Even short distance travel. Some friction in communication is going to happen between you and someone else behind the scenes. And you know what? It might not even be, it'll either be because of something behind the scenes, something that was secret, some type of sacrifice that you have to make, something in solitude, or it will have to do with, I'd say, someone gossiping about you. And that could be the friction squaring in communication on Wednesday. Now let's move along back to the single transits to Thursday. On Thursday, September the 23rd, the sun is in Libra at 1 degree. So you might lend your wisdom to someone on that day, or them to you. Someone could be in some type of moral crisis, or they could need your expertise, or you could need the expertise of another. And it could be about something you're doing in secret, something you had to sacrifice for, something you're doing in your solitude, some closure you're trying to attain, or something like that. It will have to do with something like that. Even spirituality is in the mix. But the advice is to look to the past to solve present or foreseeable issues. Okay? Look to the past. Something you've already went through before. It might be because of gossip or something going around about you, or you arguing with a sibling, or you know how to handle this situation. Okay? You've actually been in this situation before, so you know what to do. Look to the past to solve a present or foreseeable issue on Thursday. In addition to that, on Thursday, the planet Neptune, the planet of dreams, illusions, intuition, delusions, it's in Pisces at 21 degrees. So if you have any aspects between, I'd say, about 18 to 24 degrees, this is going to aspect you. That degree, that Neptune is going to be quintile, the true node, your highest aspirations. It's going to be quintile, that area, in Gemini at 3 degrees. So if you have any placements between 0 and 6 degrees of Gemini, this is aspecting you, maybe even 7 degrees. And this is about shared finances, endings, new beginnings, sex, intimacy, things that you're passionate about. So some type of assistance, this could be a dream come true for you, literally. Something could be pushing you towards your highest aspirations as it pertains to things you're passionate about, or even shared finances. Where you've been victim of someone uncouth, greedy, unyielding as to their inner wilds, you're going to get some type of reprieve or assistance. And like I said, it's going to have to do with romance, creative endeavors, and children as it pertains to your shared finances, as it pertains to things you're passionate about, as it pertains to sex and intimacy, okay? As it pertains to endings and new beginnings, romance, creative endeavors, and children. You're getting some type of dream come true. Okay? Someone could be offering you shared finances. You and the partner could get shared finances. Someone could be your creative works. Someone could be offering you some type of assistance or opportunity because of your creative works, something you're passionate about. Okay, this is all on Thursday. Remember, now on Friday, the 24th, the sun is in Libra at 2 degrees. You could find yourself restricted on that day, especially if you don't resonate with the people around you, or if you're in a situation with a lot of different opinions. Maybe it's better that you keep some things to yourself, because this is about lack of freedom or the freedom to express oneself. Don't let everything out. Everything is not for everybody. Okay, so remember that. Now, that being said, that's going to be behind the scenes, and it might even be people opposing what you think and preach in social groups, in your networks of people. In neighborhoods, long distance travel. You might travel somewhere and get around a group of people and they don't agree with you. Just be mindful of that on Friday. Now, also on Friday, the moon is in Taurus, right where Uranus is, the planet of shocks and surprises. The moon is at 15 degrees and it's going to be opposite Venus and Scorpio at 15 degrees. So it's calling in shocks and surprises as it pertains to romance, finances, and pleasure. And this is someone lending you some type of financial assistance, or maybe professing their undying love to you or for you. Maybe even in that social group or not social group, but maybe even in that situation that you're in with someone opposing you about what you think and preach and things like that. Maybe a sibling or whoever it is, someone in your networks of people. Maybe someone speaks up for you, okay? And out of nowhere, and it surprises you, okay? So that could happen for you on Friday, I'm sorry. Now, Saturday, the last day we're going to talk about, the sun is in Libra at 3 degrees. This is where a life lesson that you've learned tests you again. If the stove burned you in the past, it's likely to burn you again. Don't put yourself in situations with people you know are not good for you, or that don't mean to call in the same goodness you mean to call in. They don't resonate with you. Be discerning. It's okay to say no, you don't have to say yes to every situation. It's okay to say no to what's not worth your time, effort, or energy. Say it with me, Scorpio. I know better now. Okay. Mars in Libra is trining Saturn in Aquarius on that very same day, around that 6 to 7 degree mark. So if you have any placements between 3 and 10 degrees of Aquarius or Libra, you can expect a blessing to be coming into you, relieving some type of restriction or responsibility that you're having within a partnership, whether it's romantic or platonic. And it will have to do with home and family. So it could be a relationship in home and family, and things going on behind the scenes. Okay, things you've done in secret, sacrifice, solitude, things you're waiting for that have to do with home and family. That's secret. That's a sacrifice that you've made, something you worked on in your solitude. There's a blessing coming in for you on Saturday. Okay, God bless you, and stay tuned for the tarot portion of your reading.
Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign people. Let me rap to you for a minute. This is your weekly reading for September the 18th. The card aspecting us for the week is the 6 of Wands, which talks about a win, public recognition. Something is coming through that is going to make you very happy this week. You're receiving some type of recognition, okay? Your week is permeated as far as the challenges by the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is about a test of faith. It's about perseverance. It's about submitting yourself at the top of a hill. Okay? This is imperative that you do this. Okay? And you're submitting yourself at the top of a hill through money woes, through the Two of Pentacles, through you balancing money. Okay, fast communication is going to come in, maybe even straight to you. That's going to allow you to solve your problems. Okay, typically the King of Cups uses an emotional approach to solving problems, but either way, this is about you solving problems. You might be solving problems with an Aries person, or you might be solving problems and having communication come in with a person who is, good at building lasting structures, building the home. This is something you've been waiting for, some type of rest and reflection, or some type of restoration, some type of calm coming to even a situation that you have going on with a home or with a person in the home who's very old or who's set in their ways, But fast communication is going to come in as to this balancing of money that you've been trying to do. You've got the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune points to things going better for you. Of course, it's the Wheel of Fortune, so you have to keep things going in a positive direction. But this points to some spontaneous success or joy or circumstances unexpectedly coming for the better. And it can manifest in a variety of different ways. It could be a financial windfall or some gift or charity, which that's what I think it is for you, because you got the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles talks about some type of money, gift, or charity. It's not, it could be from a business, a friend, or associate. You could be inspired to be generous to somebody else. If you want to be generous to somebody else, don't be afraid to go down there and give money to the needy or give something to the needy with this windfall. In fact, I encourage it. Take at least some of it and give to charity, because you're going to be feeling in a state of luxury. Instead of just delving into that state of luxury, you'll be feeling gratitude as well and harmony. But instead of just delving into that state of luxury, make sure you take a little bit and give some to those less fortunate. That will help you and your soul. But this is about some type of unexpected bonus or payout coming in to you. A wish is coming true this week. It could be about your confidence. It could be about your stability in the home. But either way, some wish is being fulfilled, and it has to do with some type of good communication coming in as to your projects and your plans. You're taking an important step forward, and you're advised to take this risk that's being offered to you. Okay, you got a lot of options at your disposal. Maybe you and maybe it's with a Cancer person, or maybe it's regarding a home, or your sector of Cancer, maybe it's regarding the home, because it could be home and family, because it's a Chariot, or your area that governs Cancer is education and skills, long distance travel, what you think and preach. So maybe you have a lot of options at your disposal coming to you at a distance from you, and it's because of what you think and preach. You're going to have to make a decision. And this decision, you're going to have to really listen to your higher powers of the mind in order to make this decision that you're trying to make. Because you are at an indecision, but there is some harmony or peace restored coming in. And now you have a chance to make this decision as to these many options at your disposal. I don't even need to go anymore with your reading. Oh, what I do want to say, Scorpio, you have a lot of evil eye and jealousy around you, even in career, because you're Leo in career. Protect yourself. Put protection in place so that you're not, going through these endless cycles of, people stagnating your progress. Sage your space. Let your windows up in your house. Open your doors when you sage so that negative energy has somewhere to go. Make sure that you're doing your cleansing baths. Pray over your spring water. Take your shower. Pour it over your head and say your prayer before you pour it over your head again. so that you're cleansing yourself of those negative energies and you're blocking any other negative energies from coming in. It's very, very important that you do that because you're going on a new journey. You're starting anew. Okay, you're starting a new cycle. We often burn down to restart again, and our restart is better than before. In order to not take all of those negative energies with you, you're going to need to sage your whole house, open the windows and doors of your apartment or your house and sage and get those negative energies out of there and cleanse your body, okay? With that spring water that you prayed over, all right? God bless you, and oh my God, I'm so happy for you guys this next week, okay? Be patient. Be wise, be calm, stay centered. Don't let anybody knock you out of your square. Don't let anybody take you out of your square. If you need to go out in nature, get some grounded energy. You know, give the ground that chaotic energy. If you want to walk with your shoes off and have your feet in the grass, sit down and put your hands in the grass. You're going to need to, or even touch a tree, you're going to need to give your chaotic energy and your fear-minded mindset back to the earth and take back grounded, centered energy. Don't let anybody take you out of your square. Go outside if you need to. Go for a walk. Get by some water. Do what you need to do to keep your energy vibrating high. In order to manifest, you have to keep your energy high. Okay? All right? You have to stay maintained at that level. Don't let anybody knock you down because they will try. I love you guys. You got this. We're coming into a season of fruitfulness. Okay? Vibrate on the level with that. I'll see you next week. Bye now.